Welcome
Okay.
to Empowered Pinay Beyond Borders, where we celebrate the stories of Filipinas making waves in various industries around the world. I'm Rowinka.
And I'm Ria. And today we have a very special guest. I'm really very excited to have her. Not only that she's part of my family, and we actually known each other for more than, I think, 2, 3 decades. And I still remember one of those times that we were talking about, bags and purses and shades. And, we were at the point in our lives that we never know that she will reach this stage of, I want to call it stardom because I've seen her. She's younger than me, but I've seen her from this to this. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you, to me, in my opinion, she's a marketing maven. She has tried and has been so resilient in chasing amazing things. From her start of her phlebotomy coaching, because she is still a phlebotomist, right? That's the term in the
Mhm.
United States. Pretty dominating. The California region, where the Kardashians are and all the Taylor Swift of the world are. And at the same time, she realized that she can offer much more than the phlebotomy business, and really ignited the way online and digital marketing forces, do really, is dominating now the world. So she actually opened Airbnbs. I know she has more than 5, 6 beautiful homes,
Mhm.
and at the same time, what else? So she has done 2, 3. She was also a photographer. She's into this manufacturing of, hot tub, warm tub, whatever, like pillows. I
Yes.
just can go on and
Wow.
on of the resilience of this lady. And her name is Janice. Hi, Janice.
Hi.
Welcome to Empowered Pinay Beyond Borders.
Hello. How's everyone?
Yeah, we're
Thank you for
good.
having me.
Yes, the energy is high here because we have to really level up with
Yes.
with all your success stories. And I'm sure that a lot of Filipinas and a lot of people, female, male, the in
Mhm.
between, will really appreciate your story.
Thank you.
So, yeah, go ahead,
So,
Inka.
yeah, I was going to say that's a lot. Very successful, I'd
But
say. So thank you, Janice, for joining us today. I am personally excited to learn more about you, your successful story. So let's dive right in, right? So
Mhm.
what inspired you to pursue digital marketing and your first like online phlebotomy? It's like very hard to
It's
pronounce,
very
right?
confusing.
Coaching, and how did you land in this very exciting, field?
Honestly, I have been working since I was 15 years old. So
Oh
I
wow.
got tired of going to working hard. And my goal in life is to become a lazy millionaire, right? And
Everyone's I think
yes,
that's the
yes.
thing.
Initially, I wanted to be with my family. I wanted to be with kids, but they've left the nest. They're in college, and now I'm doing this for myself, right?
Mhm.
Because I deserve better and I deserve more. Um, I mean, just like everyone else do, but the difference with me is that I really take action. I really pursue the goals that I set, and I really figure out things that I need to do, the steps that I need to do to get to where I'm at. So your question to me is like, what inspired me to do what I'm doing? It's my love for myself and love for my family. And that's basically it, because I did not come from a very wealthy family. Even though we weren't struggling, we weren't poor, we weren't super wealthy, right?
Mhm.
And I had to be able to give things to the kids that I never had growing up. And then at the same time, I wanted to be able to take my mom to travel to different places that she's never seen before. And it's just out of love for the family. It doesn't matter which family member it is, siblings, um, parents, kids, nephews, nieces, I give it all. I give it all.
Just like
And
your puppy with a long
yeah,
eyelash. Yeah, you give
yes.
it all.
Yeah, even my dogs. Even my dogs. I like, you know, I'm a pleaser. That's just my nature. And even if sometimes I forget that I am allowed to say no to people, um, it's just nature for me to please people.
To please people. Yeah. I do understand that. I can relate because I'm also a pleaser. I mean, the people who
Yeah,
knows me knows that
right?
even if there's tightness in the whatever budget or life or my mood,
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
please people. I just want to send a Louis Vuitton to someone else, across the world, right? Or a lipstick or a MAC lipstick. It's
Right.
um it's just our nature, and as you said, you are wired that way, right?
Mhm.
Just the
I
same
think
as others that is not wired that way, that they don't want to. I know a lot of people also who don't give gifts just because they don't,
yeah.
right? Oh, so I completely understand you now. I think I'm sure the audience will always see the triumphs and your glory, but they
Yeah.
never really know the sacrifices and the almost death experience, for example, of someone like you whose brains work even if you're already lying in bed,
Mhm.
right?
Even
So
when I'm
my
asleep.
even if you're asleep, right?
Yeah.
It your body stands, and I know you personally, that you think about so many things and so
Mhm.
many responsibilities. So my question now to you is the can you describe one challenge when
Mhm.
you were starting in that medical field, the
Mhm.
phlebotomy, and what
Mhm.
is that, and what have you learned from that big challenge?
The challenge for me, honestly, is because I'm a minority, right? I'm surrounded by Americans. I'm surrounded by wealthy people, the people that I serviced, and of course, you kind of feel inferior, but then at the same time, when you meet those people, you become inspired by them, and you realize that they're just people too. They're just people, and they interact with you as a person, as a human being. And it inspires me because by them just living their life, they're actually teaching me things, right? Like I realize that you can make money if you can become successful if you really give your all to what you're doing, right? And they're there and I'm over here, and we're just in the same room, and I'm actually the one giving them providing them the service that they need. And at the same time, they need me to be able to do what they're doing, what they need, right? So yung challenge na binigay sa akin ni Lord is that I was born with a brown skin, 'di ba? Tapos I'm mixed with people na they're different. So I had to learn the culture, I had to learn how to speak with them, I had to learn how to um fix myself. I had to learn how to just be presentable, learn how to speak to people, learn how to be personable. Even though I was a very shy person, I overcame all of those things because I was exposed to that, and I had to learn it, and there's no other way. I believe that's the biggest challenge in in my life, is being a Filipina and mix with other race, other ethnicity, other people, different culture, and you had to learn how to adapt
Mm,
with your environment.
yeah. I can actually relate, and probably Ria can relate sa mga challenges na mention mo, right? Because yes, moving here in the US, it's not a walk in the park. Being a
Oh,
Filipino, you really have to learn the culture and everything, right? So you've been here in the US for almost 3 decades, if
30
I'm not
years.
right.
Yeah.
So
I
how
think
was your experience like working here in the
Mhm.
US, different from working in the Philippines, back in the Philippines?
I've actually lived longer here than I lived in the Philippines because I was a teenager when I moved here. And
Mm.
i- the experience was the first when I first moved here, it was so hard because I was in high school. You're still
Oh,
learning yourself. You're still you still you're still getting to know yourself. People don't
Yeah.
know themselves until after their puberty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's
And
true.
and there's so many things you had to learn. You had to learn the environment. Uh, you had to learn the language. You had to learn how to everything, 'di ba? Iba yung ano. So, yung question mo, ano nga ulit yung question mo?
So I was thinking that you worked back in the Philippines before moving here kasi yun yung
Yes.
uh, most of the Filipina that we interviewed here in the podcast. So
Mhm.
they have this experiences back in the Philippines and we asked them what's the difference, right? So in your case, you moved here when you were a teenager.
Yes, I was a
Maybe my
teenager.
question should be like, okay, back in the Philippines, you were a teenager, you experienced like life there as a student, right? So what's the difference when you move here, right?
Big
From the
big
Philippines to
difference. It was
here.
very, very hard to adjust kasi being a teenager, I had to go to high school here, half of my high school and half in the Philippines. And it's it's different. I mean, studying here is different. The people, it was difficult because there are Filipinos that are classmates that have just also migrated from the Philippines, and then there's different groups that Filipinos that were born here. It was so hard to make friends, just because you are different. You are new. You are a new person, and you had to just make friends with people that are in the same situation as you are. You couldn't just be friends with people that have been here for that were born here and knew the culture and knew the language. You're different. I was different, and I knew that from the very start. So malaki din yung pagkakaiba ng being galing ka sa Philippines tapos you come here as a teenager. Hindi madali mag-adjust kasi like I said, you're not stable yet. You had just moved to America. You don't have a house. You don't have stability like those people, your friends that are already established here. It was very difficult. And I promised myself na I'm gonna be a survivor. Na I'm not going to give my children that kind of life. I want them to experience the life that is even though I still make them work hard for the things that they want, but I provided them a better environment na knowing that they will succeed to it.
Tama. Yeah. 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 I've seen you, the kids, and you were young.
Yes.
And sabi ko nga, yung pinagdaanan mo, a lot of people dumaan
Mm,
sa ganyang buhay, di ba? Hindi lang naman
yes.
ikaw mag-isa pero maganda yung yung storya mo. And then now, you're you're saying that you're different, I'm brown skin, but now
Oo.
look at you when it comes to the internet, di ba? It's like your playground. Di ba?
Yes.
That even, a lot of people, like even Inka, myself, we have our own field, but we haven't really figured out,
Yeah.
right? The way you figured out the internet. So, what is that, alam ko marami kang advice and it's just not
Oo.
a 30-day, na ito dapat mong gawin and you're already a
Oo.
Janice, an influencer, but
Yeah.
top of mind, what are
Mm.
those two things that you think is very specific for those who really want to be like you? Digital marketer, influencer.
The beauty kasi ng internet is you don't just have to use your face, right? You have to use your brain. Honestly, kasi if you have a goal talaga sa internet, know your goal. And then the second thing na talagang mabibigay ko is have clarity. Kasi those are the two things actually that I struggle with, right? I have to set a goal and then I have to have clarity. Kasi if you set a goal tapos hindi ka clear sa offer mo, what it is that you want to offer. For example, ang goal mo is to learn how to put on makeup, 'di ba? So you have to figure out the steps to learn how to put makeup on. The first step you're gonna do, you're gonna go to YouTube and you're gonna watch and learn how to do it. And then you're going to purchase the things that you need to be able to put on the makeup, 'di ba? So setting goals and then be clear on the things na ibibigay mo sa mga tao, yung mga bagay-bagay na binibigay mo sa tao. Kailangan clear ka talaga. And then you strategize from point A to point B. Parang ganon, di ba?
Mm,
And
yeah.
I think, and one thing more, I think something about you is, that's a very good advice, clarity.
Oo,
Diba? Yung
clarity.
clarity. Mahirap hanapin yun. Even the most, and as you said, even you struggled. Even the most brilliant
Clarity.
people I know is still struggling to find
Yes.
clarity. But I think with you, hindi ka tumigil eh. Diba?
Oo.
Kahit mamatay-matay ka na, magkasakit ka ng
Kailangan, di
tennis.
ba? Kailangan natin
Literal.
mag-survive.
Literally. Pero hindi ka tumitigil alamin kung
Mm,
ano yung mensahe mo sa
mm.
mga taong kailangan ka. Kasi
Yes.
you are convinced yourself that kailangan ka ng tao. Right?
Yes.
Ng
Yes.
mundo. Diba?
Importante ka.
And you
You
have to
have
be
to spread your
clear.
magic.
Oo, correct. And
Yeah.
at the same time, naghintay ka ng panahon, ng oras. Hindi ka naging Janice ngayon na, 'di ba, na isang taon. Marami
Yeah.
kang taon na pinag-aralan, nag-Airbnb ka, nag-house construct ka. Nakita
Yes.
kita on how you use the tools, iba-iba. Hindi
Mm.
naman lahat ng tool sa'yo agad, perfecto ka kaagad, 'di ba? So,
Yeah.
I think yung perseverance mo, Janice, is just amazing.
Thank
Yung
you.
araw-araw.
Mm.
Araw-araw pag gumigising ka, alam mo na ito gagawin mong goal, 'di ba?
Mm.
So, I think that's one na I want the world to know about you. And
Thank you.
you've been with me, you slept here recently in my lake house, and nakita ko yung para kang ano eh, kumbaga sa kotse na kahit wala ng gasolina,
Go pa rin
yung
ako.
Go
tatakbo
pa
ka pa
din.
din. Yung pa-empty na, pa-empty. Tapos
Mm.
magtataka ka na, bakit parang empty tank na siya, pero umaandar pa rin, tapos nakapunta pa rin sa destination niya. So I can clearly explain na ganun kang klaseng kotse. No? Kasi
Thank
lahat ng tao
you.
nanghihina eh,
Mm.
napapagod. Pero
I
I think the
actually get
one that
obsessed.
survives are like you. Di ba?
Yes, kasi ako kasi yung personality ko kasi, I get obsessed with things. Like if I set a goal na gusto kong maggawa ng Airbnb, I get obsessed. Like with one house, let's say ang theme ko sa isang bahay is boho theme or French style. Umaga gabi nagpipinterest ako, tinitingnan ko lahat 'yun. I and then I implement. Tapos, figure out ko kung paano gagawin yun. For example, if I want to do a fireplace na French style siya, I really look through the internet, Pinterest. Tapos, figure out ko kung paano ko magagawa yun. Yun eh. Kasi I think you have to really set the goal. And the goal is to create the fireplace. Di ba?
Mhm.
And then, you have to figure out where to get the
Correct.
supplies.
Right.
You get there.
Right.
That's why I always say you have to have a goal, simple goal. And then you take the steps to get to that goal. Kasi kung hindi, you're gonna be running around with your head cut off, right? Wala kang patutunguhan kasi paiba-iba yung ano mo, wala kang destination. So, wala kang roadmap how to get there. So, kailangan talaga nagsiset ng goal. It's really important talaga. Even with my children, I tell them, you have to have a goal. Hindi pwedeng wala kasi in any simple things, kailangan may goal ka talaga. Even looking for a house, ano yung goal mo? Looking for an apartment, ano yung goal mo? Ano yung objective mo? Have a goal. Always. Always. With little things in life. Even ako sa weekend, I have a goal on the weekend. I want to travel. So, ang gagawin ko, maghahanap ako ng mga places. Do I want to drive do I want to drive 6 hours? Do I want to fly? You know, basta may goal ako that weekend kung saan kami pupunta. And my husband already know. Sinabi ko na sa kanya, we're not, every weekend, we're out, gone, bye. Always traveling.
That's nice. But yeah, I agree with that. I think every aspect of life, we should have a goal. Even
Yeah.
like finding a partner, right? You have
Mm.
to set a goal. Who is
Yes.
the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, right?
Yes.
So you've been doing this for a while now, right? The digital marketing and the coaching, right?
Digital marketing, I've been doing it for almost a couple of years. What was the other question? Digital marketing couple
And
years
the
na.
coaching, the
Yung coaching, yeah, a couple of
phlebotomy.
years also. Phlebotomy 20 years.
Oh,
But the actual coaching, where I teach people how to become an entrepreneur.
mhm,
Even if you're a phlebotomist, you can become an entrepreneur. You have to use the skills that you have and monetize it, right?
mhm.
So that's basically what I teach people is use the skills that you have and turn it into income, turn it into a business. Because everybody has something. What is it that people ask you to pick your brain, right? And I get this a lot. Can I pick your brain? Like, even, I mean, a lot of things I get asked from people, random people, even people, neighbors. I mean, they're like, can I pick your brain? What is it that people ask you to pick your brain? And then that's your power, that's your knowledge. That's what you can monetize. You can monetize it online. Ang daming ano, there's so many different ways to do it. There's so many strategies. And yeah, basically
So
you.
yeah, so can you share some like memorable experiences and
Mm.
achievements, while doing this, right? You've been doing this for a while. For sure, there's a lot.
Yes, a lot of memorable experience. I mean, meeting extraordinary people, traveling the world, being able to take family to 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 trips without having to worry about, you know, uh, e- excursion and where to stay and be comfortable and actually have fun. Um, a lot of those things super important kasi it gives you it not only you're giving back, you're also recharging your soul, you're recharging your energy, and you're recharging your heart kasi it makes you happy kapag it makes me happy kapag ka nakaka-give back ko, and then at the same time nakakapag-recharge, travel, yeah, and I meet people. I've learned also na before I became an entrepreneur, I was, a regular employee, 9 to 5 employee. I would go to work, go back home, go to sleep, and then repeat, right? And then when we would take a break, go on vacation, we basically just wanted to just relax. We didn't want to like meet people. We didn't want to, because we're there, because we're tired, right? We're relaxing. But now that I'm an entrepreneur, I'd be swimming sa Cancun, Mexico or whatever, and there's people next to me, and we just start having a conversation. And they hear me, I'm talking about my kids, and then they approach, and we exchange information, we tell life stories, and then you get to meet people from other parts of the world, and then connection to other people. It's been actually a very fulfilling na parang I overcame the shyness, tapos now I'm meeting people, and then I'm expanding my network too by doing that.
Nice. Cancun,
Napaka-humble ni
Mexico.
Janice. Napaka-humble because I know some, material things, hindi siya nagyayabang, you were actually like pinpointing the memories, but I was waiting for you to say something about, you were able to buy, like 6, 7 house mansions or Teslas, I mean, yeah, maganda, but maganda ring binabanggit ko, not coming from you, kasi kilala kita, di ba? And ang mga tao na memories is part of that, but ano-ano yung mga naipundar mo, 'di ba? Yung mga you don't need to break it down. I'm just saying that I saw
Mm,
it and I'm seeing it na dating eto, pero
mm,
ngayon, 'di ba? So, of course, this EPBB is not to boast, but I
mm.
am just telling you that you have
Inspire, to inspire. It's beautiful.
successfully
Mm, mm, mm,
achieved and gathered,
mm,
memories plus material assets in
mm,
your life, and you
mm,
started, as you said, timid and shy. So, dun sa
mm.
mga timid and shy dyan, di ba? Ang laki ng pag-asa
Pag-asa.
niyo ngayon because, again, si Johnny sabi nga niya, internet is so
Mm,
huge and so easy if you know your clarity and your knowledge is power.
mm,
So,
mm.
use it. Di ba? Yun
True.
ang
Yeah.
message na nakuha ko sa'yo.
Oo, tsaka strategy lang talaga, honestly. Madali lang
Strategy.
siya.
Nag-iisip. Oh,
You
you
just
make
have
it
to
look so
go.
easy. It's just like
Mm,
a doctor who has been, like a great doctor sa iba. Mas bin, ang galing niya. Tapos parang ang dali. Hindi nga nila alam yung
yes.
paano mo naabot. So,
Mm,
sa'yo ngayon, you're just laughing, and looking really beautiful and, less stressed as compared
thank
to a
you.
lot of people who are stressed. But they didn't really know the stress that you got
Mm,
to reach
yeah,
it. Di
yes.
ba? So,
Ano, sabi nila,
yeah,
blood, sweat,
just
and tears.
and tears and really literally being in
Mm.
an ICU intensive care unit just to master everything that you're doing, Janice. So this is exactly why we guested you because this is about your life story and a life story that can inspire the world. So
Mm.
anything, Inka, on your side?
Yeah, so earlier you mentioned that when you came here, one of the challenges is being a Filipina,
Mm,
having brown skin.
mm,
But what do you think being a Filipina has, a positive impact your career and your
mm.
professional relationship?
Kasi race tayo na survivor. And then also, we provide. Yung nanggagaling sa puso kasi talaga natin yung ginagawa natin, 'di ba? Kasi kung hindi galing sa puso yung ginagawa mo, if you're doing a business and there's no passion behind it, hindi ka magiging successful. True. Hindi ka talaga magiging successful. So, para sa akin being Pilipina is yung culture natin, nasa culture natin yun eh. Yung pagmamahal mo, yung pagiging nurturing mo, um, andun lahat yun. Tapos, when you give, you will receive. You will receive. Promise. Promise
Yep,
talaga.
true, true. So, Ria, anything you want to add?
No, I think this is a very comprehensive, chat with marami tayong natutunan in just, that minute. Ako napapaisip ako ngayon, 'di ba? I mean, talking to Janice is also like we have our own experience, we have our own career, profession, pero tama yung mga sinasabi niya. And ako sa akin, that's why I love the podcast, the Empowered Pinay Beyond Borders, because we know a lot of things. She knows a lot of things. But you know what? There are some moments mapapatingin ka talaga sa langit at isipin mo, tama yung sinasabi ng kausap mo. And yun ang naramdaman ko ngayon kay Janice, that tama talaga. And nararamdaman ko yun na just continue being passionate, being a Filipina, you're brown skin, but you
Mm.
have something in you that makes
Yes.
you build magic
Ikaw
wherever
lang,
you go.
spread your magic. It's you. Ikaw lang, kung ano meron ka, ikaw lang yun.
Ikaw lang
And
yun.
sa'yo
Oh,
yung ginagawa ng tao na yun. And people can connect with you kasi ikaw, nanggagaling sa puso mo yung binibigay mo.
ibigay
Yeah.
mo. Okay,
So,
Janice, so I think the next question will be, I mean, for being great as you are today, what is your aspiration in the next, 2 to 5 years?
2 to 5 years. Honestly, I just want to travel. I just want to travel the world and make money and spend time with with my mom, with my parents. Hopefully, I'll be a grandma soon, but
Oh.
not soon, but when the right time comes. But w- in terms of career, I want to be able to coach. I want to be able to mentor. Um, more Filipinos, more people, maybe empty nesters, to know that it's not, you don't have to be stuck. You can get yourself unstuck. And but the only way to do that is to actually take action, and and learn from a mentor, that have done it, and really invest in yourself. So future goal for me, in the next 5 years, when you ask, is travel, mentor, and maybe in my personal life, be a grandma.
Now,
Yes.
that's a very sweet aspiration. Be a lovely glamma.
Tama.
Yeah.
How many grandkids you want to have in the future?
I mean, the first one will be good. I don't know.
Oh.
It's really up to, to my sons, but
Mm.
I love to love. I love loving.
Mhm.
And I'm full of love that nag-aano na siya, nag-o-overflow na. Kailangan na ng other spirit, other human being na accept ng love ko. Kasi honestly, life is short, 'di ba? Totoo
Mhm.
'yan. So gusto ko talagang, I don't wanna wait until until the time na I'm unable to do the things, a second. I'm unable to do the things that I want to do with the grandkids, kasi I'm able to provide. I'm able to take them to Disneyland. I'm able to give them the life na gusto nila. So why wait, 'di ba? Why wait? So yun ang gusto ko, and then other things is to mentor people. Ultimate goal. A lot of people.
That's a nice goal. Okay, I think this is my last question. Your story, very inspiring, right?
Thank
So,
you.
how do you define success for you?
Success,
Success for you. Yeah.
how do I define it? For me, success is when you own your own time, you're successful. That's success. And basically, kapag ka na-own mo na yung time mo, you don't ask for a day off, you don't ask anybody, you own your own time, successful ka na. Successful ka na kasi yun lang, wala nang iba. Kasi when you're not successful kapag ka nag-a-ask ka pa sa mga ibang tao, even yung significant other mo, yung parents mo, kapag nag-a-ask ka pa ng time or nag-a-ask ka pa, hindi ka pa successful para sa akin, 'di ba? Successful ka kapag ka na-o-own mo na yung time mo. Not just because money, 'di ba? Kasi meron ka ng identity, may sarili ka ng decision sa buhay. Nakakapag-decide ka na hindi ka na nag-a-ask sa ibang tao. Successful ka kapag ka you own your own time.
Nice.
Very
I
good.
didn't
Oh,
hear
that's
sing,
a
but yeah.
yeah. That's a very, very unique answer. People will always say freedom, right? Then sinasabi mo kasi yung freedom eh. That is
Mm,
equivalent to success. But when you just say, hindi ka na talaga ba humihingi ng, alam mo, permiso? Yung
oo.
permission kahit kanino,
Kanino,
'di ba? It's
kahit kanino.
somehow you're successful because people just follows you and you have your identity
Kasi
and
you
they
don't
believe
need
you.
validation from other
Oo,
people.
it's a validation.
Successful ka na. 'Pag nagawa mo 'yun, hindi mo na kailangan na ipe-praise ka pa ng tao, hindi mo na kailangan 'yun, eh, kasi you don't
Oo.
need it. In your own mind, in
You
your
have
own
it, you
successful.
have it. Oo, tapos na. It's over. Well, it's just so sad that we're ending the conversation with Janice, but I know that given opportunities of your coaching, we'll probably have some partnerships in the near future. So,
Ayaw.
Janice, thank you
You're
so much
welcome.
for guesting in our Empowered Pinay Beyond Borders. Inka?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you again, Janice. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning with Empowered Pinay Beyond Borders. join us next time for more stories, right? For other Filipinas breaking barriers and
Yeah.
making, a lot of good values and making a difference in the world. So
And
remember,
raising your flag as a
yeah,
Filipina.
raising our
Yes.
flag.
Oo,
And yeah,
salamat sa inyo, salamat sa
salamat.
pag-interview niyo sa akin, and more power to
More
everyone.
power and more power to you too. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Jan,
you.
Jinka, Rem.